Hi Stampers, Brenda Hillard here with another episode of CreateWithBrenda.com. Just to start off with our business, again, I can be found at CreateWithBrenda.com. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I am always looking for team members and welcome hobby demonstrators. So if you've been considering joining the Stampin' Up! Family, I would love to have you on my team. This month's host code is here. Any online orders, please use the host code. Product orders over $75 will receive the Birds of a Feather stamp set absolutely free from me. So, but for all online orders, please use the host code if your order is under $125. So if your order is over that, we need to talk. And if your order is way above, like a $250 order, then don't use this because you will qualify for your own stamping rewards, and but yet you will still receive my monthly host gift. Let's get started with our project. I'm really excited about this. I know I get so excited about all of our projects, but today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little treat holder using the Cup of Cheer Christmas, which is a stamp set, and it does right now come in the bundle, 10% off with the bundle. And if this does carry over, the bundle price goes away, so you don't want to miss out on any savings. The stamp set is very unique to Stampin' Up! In that it's a reversible stamp set. And I wasn't going to go through that, and then yesterday I was talking with one of my downline, and I don't think she was familiar with what I meant when I was saying reversible. So let's just take a look. So as what we have, the stamps, well, first of all, you can see the layout of the case is totally awesome. They have it so that everything just sticks right onto the case instead of the cellophane sheets. But these stamps can be stamped on either side so that you have a right facing handle or a left facing handle. And there's two different mugs in there that you can do that with. So kind of cool. And I know that Stampin' Up! Has a patent pending, so I think there's more to come on this. Let's look here. The dies have all kinds of neat little inserts and overlays that you can put into your mugs. And again, you get both right facing and left facing dies. For today's project, I used the right facing mug, and then I used the solid candy cane and the filigree candy cane. So for your project, is what you're going to need is some of the craft pillow boxes. These are found in the annual catalog. There's 10 in a pack. So with the season of giving coming up, this is a good value. You're going to need a scratch piece of Whisper white paper and the Memento Tuxedo black ink. I just stamped my mug and then die cut it. Here are the two pieces that I told you about. I did the solid candy cane in real red and the filigree candy cane in Whisper white. I used the smallest oval on the layering oval dies, and I cut out the small oval using Early Espresso cardstock. And then again, my favorite heart that you've seen me use before from the Stitch Labels framelit is this little stitched heart. We'll need one of those. We're also going to need the snowman kit. This can be found in the holiday catalog. It's an adorable box that's filled with all kinds of goodies. We have shimmer washi tape. We have stickers for our snowman, both buttons, eyes, noses, and arms. a little pack of snowballs. And then there's 4 different colors of, well, yeah, 4 different colors of felt. So you have your hats, scarves, mittens. These mittens are adorable. I'll take one out so you can see it. So little teeny tiny mittens for your snowman. And then we have it in Poppy Parade, Flirty Flamingo, Shaded Spruce, and Pool Party. The only thing I'm going to use out of here right now is the snowman parts. And that's so that we can build his little face. You're going to need the red ruche ribbon. I used the 2.5 inch circle punch, and then a piece of the Wrapped in Plaid DSP. Well, I managed to get my paper stuck in my punch. There we go. So just a small piece of the Wrapped in Plaid. And you're going to need a black fine tip marker. I still happen to have a Project Life journaling marker that I'm going to use for today. And of course, I always want to know what people fill their little treat boxes with. I found these on Amazon. They're from Trader Joe's. They're the Coffee Lover espresso beans, chocolate covered, and they're really delicious and not too bitter, and they give you a little bit of a creative buzz, as I call it. So to fit that in there is what I did is I opened my treat box, and then I just kind of folded, or I guess maybe rolled would be a good way. And they're air packed, so it's a little bit of a pillow and a challenge to get that in there. But once you start working it down in your pack, I just kind of poked it and it goes in. It just is being difficult because, of course, I'm videoing. So yeah, there it goes. And then I just kind of straightened it out a little bit. I know that they have these so that you tuck them normally so that this little pull tab is out, but I wanted the smooth edges out on both ends. So I tucked in the tab first and then the flat so that we get our little pillow box. Then I'm going to bring in the red ruche ribbon. This is so pretty. And as all I did was lay it down, and I want my flaps facing back. And then I just tied my little bow at the bottom. And this, if you're like, oh, I don't tie bows, this ribbon is super easy to tie bows with because it pops right up as soon as you pull them. So you see that? See how it just kind of popped? Okay, so I'm going to use my ribbon scissors and just cut the ribbon. And I want this on the front, the ribbon on the front just flat. Okay? All right. Now our little mug. I used my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to grab one of the noses, and I kind of like their noses pointing up a little bit. And we'll grab an eye, or a piece of coal, I guess you'd call it. Another eye. And then I just took my fine tip marker, gave him a smile, because snowmen smile, right? Okay. Then I want my little stitched heart here, and a mini dimensional is what I'm going to use to pop that up with. So there's that. And I just kind of place that down here at the bottom. Grab a little snowman arm with my fingers so that it looks like it's holding the heart. And then I added just a little drop of the Shimmery Crystal Effects. I found that this works really, really well for our snowflake sequins. So what I'm going to do is just grab one of the snowflake sequins with my take your pick tool, and if you don't have one of these, order one up. They are the best for sequins. And then I'm going to place that right on my heart. Okay. The Early Espresso oval is what I did with that. Is I'm going to take my silicone mat here, and I'm just going to dump out some of my fine tip glue. And I like this, or it's my preference for stuff like this, because it dries super clear and not tacky. And as all I did was dip the end of my candy cane into the glue. And we're just going to give that a minute. And you guys, these silicone craft sheets, do you know that nothing sticks to them? So like yesterday I had a little dot on there, and all I have to do is just peel it up and toss it. Works really well for hot glue guns, and it won't melt your countertop or your surface. So good to know. And those can be found in the annual catalog under the tools. So now that our candy cane is ready, I used just a piece of Scotch tape to put this in our mug. Taped it on the back. Okay. Then I took some snail and just wiped that right across the top of my mug and positioned the oval so that it meets up corner to corner here. It just makes it look like maybe there's a little bit of chocolate, but you do have to trim the ends a little bit. But it's not bad and it's not hard. And I liked the look. So there's my mug. Then I'm just going to add some snail to the back of my mug, kind of around that Scotch tape. And I didn't want my plaid like up or down or sideways. I wanted it kind of on the diagonal. And I added my mug onto and that was the 2.5 inch circle punch that I used for this. You could use bigger if you want to, or different paper. And then I added a couple of our regular size Stampin' Dimensionals. And what I did is I went, so you saw me look, I wanted to make sure my mug was up and down, and then I just put a couple dimensionals on each side because I want it to stick to the box over the ribbon. Okay, take my backing off, and I put my fingers, kind of curve the die cut circle, adhere that to the box, and then the little coffee cup pops up. So there's, whoops, I was out of the camera. There's my project for today. I hope you love them. I hope I have a whole bunch of people that love them, because I have made, as you can see, a whole basket full of espresso beans with this cute little holder and the cup of Christmas. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.